pagyanig sa buong mundo. Marami ring naipaulat.
5.6 na lindol ang Isabela.
What are you gonna do if surviving in an earthquake is a game in Squid Game?
Good morning, listeners. We are here at Notre Dame FFB Incorporated with their students' preparedness committee head, Rosberry Abundo, and their school principal, Vinicius Barcelona.
One of your schools were able to survive the recent earthquake happened in your municipality. Can you share with us what was your plans or any tips of why your school was able to reach this kind of state?
We're above grateful that we were able to survive the hazard. But what can we suggest is that first, the school must have improved disaster preparedness committee.
After that, we already identified that earthquake is one of the most common hazards occur in our area. So, we created a school emergency plan for earthquake. We first organized our action plan, and those are:
we assess the different areas of our school if there are matters that could cause hazards during the earthquake. Examples are our building or structure. We should conduct investigation to determine if this building is concrete and high quality built that will not collapse during earthquake.
If we determine the structural problems within the building, we are to fix it immediately.
next to that is to identify where the students and the staffs of the school should go after the shaking by crafting floor plan.
Then, we also plan that we are to ask our students if they could bring non-perishable goods, water, medicine, flashlights, whistle, clothes, an emergency contact number enclosed in a backpack that is placed under their desk.
Of course, we also input in our action plan that we are to execute simulation drills during and after the earthquake twice a month. In this case, the students will retain information on what they are going to do when hazards like this occur.
We are to disseminate this plan to the advisors, to the staff of the school, and with the help of the advisors, we will be able to inform our students.
Aside from that, we also suggest to conduct a symposium about earthquake on what to do before, during, and after.
Since we already know what to do before earthquake strikes, what about during and after?
During an earthquake, let us do our best to keep calm. When you are in a building, stay away from shelves and materials that may fall.
Next step is to create a life triangle by getting under a desk or sturdy tape. It is a part of drop, cover, and hold.
If the students are outside the room, they should stay outside and move away from buildings, trees, and wires.
Then after shaking, the students are to move in the open field of the school. The class monitor will check if all of his or her classmates present is at the open field to make sure that they are still complete and no one was left in the room.
They are also to check themselves and the other people for injury and perform first aid if needed. And if the locality advises to evacuate, our students will then pass through our exit gates and will move to the evacuation area.
Then be attentive for the information around you since aftershock may occur.
And now, what is your tips or any last message for the viewers?
Well, we do not know when will earthquake occur unlike typhoons, but what we can do in order to save lives and reduce damages is to be prepared like what we did.
We were prepared that made us determine what are we gonna do to be at this state of being safe and secured.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the two heads of Notre Dame FFB Incorporated, the people behind the safe lives of the students, faculty, and staff of their school.